Hi, I'm Officer Valentine, and welcome to the Village of Homer.
How long have you been an officer, Officer Valentine?
I've been an officer about 6 years, and 3 of that has been with Homer Police Department.
Okay. Why did you want to become an officer?
So I came from New York City, Brooklyn, New York. Very low poverty. Saw a lot of things I didn't like. Wanted to change and help people.
Okay. Now, when you were living in Brooklyn, how did you hear of Homer? Because normally people in Homer hear of Brooklyn. How is Brooklyn hearing of Homer?
No, so I graduated from Ithaca College. So I moved up after school. I worked down in the city. I taught health and phys ed in Harlem.
Okay.
Did NYPD for about a year and a half, and I came up here to Ithaca College to be a police officer there. And during that time, I came here to be part-time.
Awesome. Okay. So you also work at Ithaca College too, you're saying?
Before, yep. Now I work at SUNY Binghamton.
Gotcha. So SUNY Binghamton and here.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. Compare things, compare your experience as an officer once you began. So let's say, once again, you started in, let's say, NYPD, right?
Yep.
Compare to NYPD to your time now. So 6 years ago in the New York, Brooklyn, the boroughs, to 2021 in the Village of Homer.
So when I first started in NYPD, it was very busy. I worked in Harlem, which was great. I got the chance to get out in the community. Like I said, I was lucky enough where I knew a lot of the kids because I taught them in East Harlem in high school over there. So I knew a lot of them. So my shifts were pretty going call to call, and in the middle of them, just kind of hanging out, playing basketball with the kids. And over here, it's a little bit slower. But you still get that community outreach. I'm still able to be on bike and kind of go out and play basketball with the kids and kind of do what you make it.
Okay, so I heard you say play basketball. Did you play for Ithaca College, or did you? I know you said you were PE major, so PE does all the sports and everything.
So I played basketball. I didn't play for IC, but I played basketball since I was probably about 8 years old. So
okay.
Yep.
So if I see you on the courts, it'd be a wise move to have you as my point guard then.
Maybe it's been a while.
Okay. My next question for you would be, when you hear the word diversity, what does it mean to you?
I think for me it means just different, unique, both positive, both negative. I think, that's it. It's just different.
Okay. If I was someone you met for the first time, just like this situation, if I was to tell you, hey, I just moved here, what advice would you give me, or what is something you would say to me to make me feel at home?
I would tell you to go out, see what the central New York area has to offer. There's a lot of programs, a lot of sightseeing, state parks. You know, coming from the city area, I wasn't an outdoorsy person until I came to central New York. So there's that, and central New York has a ton of outdoorsy things. You know, the winters are bad here, so you can go skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, all that stuff, and kind of embrace that part of it.
Gotcha. But what specifically would you say for the Village of Homer, like here?
So the Village of Homer, me specifically, I would encourage you to be a part of the details that they do in the summer, like the Miracle on Main. They also do their Winter Fest here on Main Street. They do a ton of like programs and outreach for the community members. Center of the Arts is pretty cool with the bands that they bring in and all the events they have over there. A lot of flea markets, farmers markets, and the Village Green. Those are pretty big popular things.
And is there any message that you would love to leave the community with that might be watching this?
You know, just talk to people. Communicate, talk, and have fun. I mean, that's life in a nutshell, right? So, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you.